If he calls me, I'll gladly answer. With those words, Chase Briscoe throws down the gauntlet, turning the track tension with Erik Jones into the talk of the NASCAR world. This isn't just about racing, it's about rivalry, respect, and maybe a bit of redemption. As we peel into the next turn of this high-speed drama, get ready for a ride that's as much about the words off the track as the actions on it. Will Jones dial in? Will Briscoe's response shift their dynamic? Stay tuned to NASCAR Zone, because this race just got a whole lot more interesting. But before we jump, hit that subscribe button. Tensions between drivers can ignite from the smallest of sparks, leading to controversies that captivate fans and pundits alike. Such was the case following the Phoenix race, an event that added fuel to the smoldering embers of a potential new rivalry within the sport. Central to this unfolding drama are two drivers, Chase Briscoe and Erik Jones, each with their own perspective on the events that transpired on the track, and each with their own ambitions and driving philosophies. Chase Briscoe, driving for Stewart Haas Racing, is known for his competitive spirit and his desire to push the limits of his car and his abilities. Briscoe's approach to racing is aggressive yet calculated, embodying the ethos that to be up front, one must be willing to take bold risks. Erik Jones, on the other hand, brings a mix of consistency and flair to the track, often finding himself in the thick of the action and not shying away from close racing. The controversy began to unfold in the aftermath of the Phoenix race, where on-track incidents led to a public disagreement between the two drivers. Jones expressed frustration with Briscoe, suggesting a pattern of issues arising between them during races. Briscoe's response was one of openness to dialogue, despite being somewhat perplexed by the specifics of Jones' grievances. This incident has left fans and observers questioning the nature of their interaction. Is it the beginning of a rivalry, or merely a momentary clash of competitive spirits? Let's talk about what went down at Phoenix, the kind of drama that gets all of us NASCAR fans leaning in closer to our screens. Picture this: the engines are roaring, the crowd is buzzing, and amidst the whirlwind of speed, our main guys, Chase Briscoe and Erik Jones, find themselves tangled in a bit of on-track ballet. But this dance, it's less Swan Lake and more like a high-speed game of chicken. At one point during the race, things got super tight, with cars going 4 wide, a scenario that's as thrilling as it is nerve-wracking. Briscoe got squeezed, found himself getting super tight, and in the heat of the moment, there might have been some contact. It's the kind of racing that has you gripping your seat, or if you're behind the wheel, gripping that steering wheel for dear life. After the checkered flag waved, Erik Jones was not exactly handing out high fives. He aired his frustrations.
And then from your perspective with the incident when you guys went 4 wide, just what did you see from your point of view?
14 was dragging us down over and over, restart after restart, and he put us 4 wide because he's slowing us down so much, and I got wrecked, so that sucks, but he seems to have an issue with me every week, so call him this week. He probably won't call me back, and love to talk to him.
Now Briscoe, hearing of Jones' frustrations, was kind of taken aback.
Just
Erik Jones?
Yeah. He said that you have a problem with him and he doesn't know why. So do you?
I don't know what I did. I know we were 4 wide at one point. I got super tight and got into him, I think, but I don't know if that's the part he's mad about or what. Yeah, if he calls me, I'll gladly answer. I've never really talked to Erik before. I don't have a problem with him at all, but yeah, I feel like we definitely are always kind of racing around each other, and yeah, I mean, I'm racing hard. I'm trying to do what's best for my guys. Last year, I kind of let people go, and this year I'm not doing that. The guys that run up front are the guys that are the most aggressive, and I'm going back to those ways. So, yeah, I don't know what part he's mad about. I know that we were 4 wide at one point over there, and it got really tight, and then he got wrecked the next lap by the guy right behind me. So, yeah, I'll have to go back and watch it.
This Phoenix incident has us all chomping at the bit to see what's next. Will Jones dial Briscoe's number? Is this the spark that lights the fire of a new rivalry, or will it fizzle out with a heart-to-heart chat over the phone? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure: the race to reconciliation or rivalry is on, and we're here for it, popcorn in hand. All right, let's dive into the juicy world of NASCAR rivalries, where the line between friend and foe can be as thin as the paint on a bumper. Well, before we cover this, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for each and every update. Rivalries? They're the secret sauce that spices up any season, turning laps into legends and races into epic tales. But what exactly cooks up a rivalry in the high-octane kitchen of NASCAR? First off, a true rivalry needs a dash of consistent competition, a spoonful of on-track incidents, and let's not forget, a heaping helping of driver egos. It's not just about trading paint, it's about trading barbs, both on the track and in the press. When two drivers find themselves constantly in each other's orbit, battling for the same patch of asphalt, you best believe the fans are watching, waiting for the next chapter in their high-speed saga. So, is the Brisco-Jones tiff stewing into a full-blown rivalry? Well, it does have some of the ingredients simmering. There's tension, there's drama, and there are definitely differing perspectives. But for a true rivalry, we're looking for a history of clashes, a back-and-forth battle not just for position, but for psychological edge. This situation? It's like the appetizer to what could be a hearty rivalry meal. It's got potential, but we're not quite there yet. Let's shift gears and zoom into Chase Briscoe's headspace, peeling back the helmet visor to see what makes this speedster tick. This season, Briscoe's been all about flipping the script on his racing style. And if you've been paying attention, you've probably noticed the change. It's like he went from playing checkers to 4D chess on the asphalt. Back in the day, Briscoe was more about playing it cool, maybe letting a car slide by if it meant avoiding a scuffle. But this season, well, he's cranked that aggression dial right up. Picture Briscoe sitting in his car, gripping the wheel and deciding, no more Mr. Nice Guy. This season shaping up to be one for the books for Stewart Haas Racing. With improved performance, aggressive driving, and a sprinkle of that racing magic, they're showing that they're not just participants, they're contenders. And as for the other drivers, they're keeping the competition fierce, which is just how we like it.
How much progress have you seen this year from where you guys were at the end of last year?
A lot. I mean, on the short tracks, we were really good last year, right? But on the mile and a half, so just the overall speed, we've made the final round in qualifying everywhere but the Daytona 500. We've ran up front a lot. We've gotten stage points. As a company, I feel like we almost have more top 10s just between Noah and I than we did as the whole organization outside of Kevin last year. So, yeah, we've been way better. Like you said, it would be nice just to go out and win one, right? But you got to start running top 10 before you can start running top 5, and then when you're running the top 5, you eventually win one. So, we've been chipping away at it little by little. We got a little bit more to go, but hopefully we can just continue to be consistent every week.
Every race is a new chapter in this high-octane saga, and if you're not watching, you're missing out on some of the best racing NASCAR has to offer. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one.